Let's make my Sicilian pesto butter beans with crisp basil. I was looking around for a different pesto recipe and I found this Sicilian pesto with some fresh cherry tomatoes, basil, and it just sounded like it's gonna taste really good. I took inspiration from a couple of versions online and then changed it around a little bit to make this vibrant and delicious cherry tomato basil pesto that we add to some butter beans, and the butter beans taste amazing in this delicious sauce. And then we top it with some basil that has been crisped along with some garlic. The golden garlic and crisp basil elevate these butter beans to a whole new level. You can serve them over pasta, over baked potato or roasted vegetables, or with some sourdough or some multigrain bread. Serve it however you like. This is another one in my series of these easy 1-pan 30-minute meals that are bean focused. If you like these saucy beans, do try out my other beans like my Tuscan sauce beans, where I use the Tuscan chicken flavors, add beans to it, or my lemon sauce beans, which has this deliciously vibrant lemon sauce with some butter beans, or my rose sauce beans, which is a delicious herb tomato cream sauce with some white beans or butter beans. If you don't want Italian flavors, try out some Indian flavors like my saag butter beans, which is a spinach curry with butter beans, or my dhaba chicken curry beans. I took the sauce from a North Indian chicken curry and added white beans to it. Beans are kind of having a moment and there are plenty of options on the blog. First, we're going to make the Sicilian pesto. For that, we'll roast some almond flour or almond slivers until they're golden and then add them to a food processor. Add the rest of the pesto ingredients. That's your nutritional yeast, hemp seeds, some cherry tomatoes, fresh basil, salt, pepper flakes, a clove of garlic, some vegan parmesan or other vegan cheese, and olive oil if you're using, and then process all of that until the cherry tomatoes break down. You don't want it to be a super smooth puree, but you also don't want really big chunks in there, so just process it based on your preference and then set that aside. Then we make some crisp basil by adding some extra virgin olive oil to a skillet and heating it over medium-low heat. We want to gently crisp the basil as well as gently toast the garlic, so don't hurry this process up. Once the oil is somewhat hot, add your fresh basil and spread it in the oil and let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes until it starts to crisp up. Then add in your sliced garlic and continue to cook that as well until the garlic is starting to turn golden. Now remove most of this into a small bowl to use as garnish later, and to your skillet add your chopped onion and a good pinch of salt and cook until the onion is golden. Add splashes of water in between to help the onion cook evenly. Also increase the heat to medium so that the onion will cook faster. Once the onion is evenly golden, add in your Sicilian pesto and mix in. Add in some water as well and bring to a boil. Taste and adjust the salt and flavor. Add more salt if you like. Add some black pepper or pepper flakes for heat if you like. Add in some more water and butter beans. Mix them in and simmer them for 4 to 5 minutes. To add a more rounded flavor to the sauce, add some oregano or thyme if you like. Then top these butter beans right now with the crisp basil or garlic, or you can top them when you serve them. The crisp basil will start to get soft as soon as you add it to the butter beans. If you want the basil to stay kind of crisp, treat it as a garnish just when you serve. I like to serve them with some good artisan bread or olive bread or a sourdough or some whole grain bread that is just being toasted with some olive oil or butter. You can also rub a clove of garlic on the toasted bread to add that extra garlicky flavor to the bread, and serve these beans with a side salad and the bread or however you like. There's tons of protein in this dish. There's protein from the nuts and seeds that we add to the pesto, and then there's some nutritional yeast which you can add more or less of based on your preference, as well as to bump up the protein even more. And then there are the butter beans. There is some protein also from the vegan cheese, depending on which vegan cheese you use. You can add even more protein to the meal based on the size that you're serving it with. You can serve these butter beans over whole grain pasta or lentil pasta, or some whole grain bread or multigrain bread, and it'll add even more protein to your meal. If you try these delicious Sicilian pesto butter beans with crisp basil, do let me know in the comments how you liked it. Also, don't forget to review them on the blog. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more easy vegan recipes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.